Well, Jacki, it's so good to be talking to you. It's great to be talking to a homegrown Australian actress, especially one from Sydney. So thank you for having a chat with me.
34 suburbs I've lived in Sydney.
Really?
Yes, I really am Sydney.
Can you name everyone? No.
I could, but I won't. Yeah, people think I'm from Melbourne a lot of the time.
Really?
And I love Melbourne. I love Melbourne just as much as Sydney. I think it's crazy the way people put them against each other.
Well, I mean, one's got the harbour, but then Melbourne's a bit funkier, so...
It's like another country.
It is, yeah. Well, 5-year engagement.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about it. I mean, how did you get the role, and how did you find it?
I got sent a few scripts after the award season, and this was one of them, and my agent and manager said it's probably a good idea to do something as far removed from Animal Kingdom as possible.
Yeah.
So even though I got offered quite a few criminals, I decided to do something that was a comedy, and this seemed like the ideal thing to do. And Nick Stoller came and saw me at my hotel and said, please be in my film, and he was so funny and made me laugh and I made him laugh,
yeah.
More importantly. So yeah, that's why I decided to do it. And we shot about 4 hours. We could have made a series out of it, I reckon. I was surprised I was still in it by the time we got to the end, because there were so many good things that had to be cut out, because we shot so much. I mean, we shot this mad farce that went on forever.
Really?
But now they've got this beautiful romantic comedy with 2 fabulous actors, and they're so... Emily, I think, she's sort of perfect. She looks so beautiful and she seems so gracious, and yet she's got a really insane thing about her that's really mad and funny, and she doesn't mind making a pill of herself. She's gorgeous. And so is Jason. He's so dear. You really want you want his love life to work out, like in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I mean...
Well, he's like a big teddy bear.
He is.
Work out for him, don't you?
And he's like that in real life. He's so dear, so bright, but so vulnerable.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, your character unfortunately goes through a divorce, or has gone through a divorce in the film. I mean, I know that is, I guess, a possibility with any marriage, but I mean, how important do you think love is in the real world?
Oh, well, it's the most important thing in the world. That's why good things happen out of love. Good movies.
Yep.
Good food, good writing.
Yeah.
All you need is love, really. Who said that? I just did.
Okay.
We did have a backstory about why that woman that I play, that mother, is such a bitter old thing, but obviously that had to go by the wayside. But I think it's good to make the audience work out their own backstory, to work out for themselves why she's like she is.
Yeah.
And she's been married to that very funny actor, Jim Piddick, who's in the Christopher Guest films. You know, he was in Best in Show, and he's just done a film with Sacha Baron Cohen. He's a very funny guy too. He's terrific. But he's obviously done her very wrong, and that's why she's such a thin-lipped old cow. Cows can't be thin-lipped.
Well, I mean, you went from, I guess, you know, your character in Animal Kingdom to then playing, I guess, this jaded character who's been hurt in 5-year engagement. And how did you find those 2 roles in comparison to one another?
Well, they're very different. They couldn't be more different. They're different nationality, different strata of society, different outlook on life, completely different characters, which is one of the good things about acting. You can find out about people that are far removed from yourself. But, you know, between doing Animal Kingdom and shooting 5-year engagement, it was a space of about 18 months, I guess. And I did 6 plays in that time, so I played 6 other characters.
Wow.
So there were people in America asking me, tell me more about when you were shooting Animal Kingdom, and and about the character. And it was a long way in the past. I'd done 6 other characters in that time, yeah, who were all different. I'm lucky. It's so easy to get typecast and pigeonholed, and I think you should avoid it as much as possible because it makes life less interesting.
Well, I thought you were fantastic in the film.
Oh, thanks.
And thank you for having a chat with me today. I really appreciate it.
Lovely to meet you.
Best of luck with all your new projects you've got going on.
Thanks a lot.
Right. See you later.
See you, darling.